Well, hello. Welcome to what I hope will be a continuing series of videos showcasing ships from World of Warships Legends. Uh, this is going to be a series where I take a small look at the history of a ship, if possible. Not a lot of ships in this game are actually real, at least the further up the tier you go. Go over the stats and then take it out for a spin and hopefully show off some decent gameplay with the ship. So first off, we're going to go and show you the history of, well, at least what history I could dig up on this ship. Real ship, built in 1951. It's a Project 68 BIS cruiser. They had 30 planned, but 14 were built. Only 14 were built. With one ship actually preserved, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce this, the Mikhail Kutsov. I'm sorry. I'm truly terrible at pronouncing Russian names. I apologize. I hate to butcher. Even if I've heard it said, I will actually I'll probably mispronounce it. I'm truly sorry. Anyways, she was ordered in 1951 and was launched in 1953, commissioned in 1954. Had a relatively uneventful career, just sort of meandering about, going from port to port, ocean to ocean, just transferring from one fleet to another. She was laid up in 1959 and decommissioned in decommissioned in 1987 and scrapped in 1990. As I said, she had one sister ship that is preserved. You could go visit her. She's in, and I'm going to mispronounce this too, Novorossiysk, a port in the Black Sea. Though, considering the current environment, I would advise going to visit her. Though it would be really neat to go see it. So, one other thing that I thought was neat, her sister ship, the Murmansk, well, she was sold off for scrap in 1994, and well, she ran aground off Norway. And she sat there for over 15 years, just rusting away, and you could go out there and see her. There are plenty of videos on YouTube of people going out there and taking a look, getting on the ship, exploring around at least as much as you can. And you could still have done that up until the 2010s when they finally destroyed her. She was considered a hazard. But you can find, there's some documentaries out there you can watch of her being destroyed. They built a cofferdam around her and took her apart. Well, so that's the history part, which there isn't, as I said, there's not a ton of it. So let's get to the real ship. I've got her in her... fancy camo that makes it look like she was like you parked her in the wrong neighborhood somewhere in South Florida. Stat wise, she's got slightly above, at least I believe slightly above. I think most light cruisers at this tier are still sub 40,000. Main battery range is default at 6 kilometers, which is pretty good. You can get it up if you want. Default reload 6.8. Just really standard stuff here. It's her AP is where she shines. Base 3100 damage. You've got that Soviet railgun velocity. You have an extremely good point blank range armor penetration, and max range is still pretty good too. She's got kind of of the improved penetration angles. It's better than average, better than normal, which I believe 45 is your minimum ricochet angle and 65 is your guarantee, or actually might be 60. Yeah, 60. 40-60 is average. So it's not as good as Baltimore, which I believe is 60 and then 67. You have a short fuse timer, so when you do arm, you're almost guaranteed to get a pin. And then you've got this amazing stat right here of 20 millimeters for the threshold on the arming, which gives you the ability to actually arm AP against most destroyers. Very few ships actually get this, especially light cruisers. Guns that are bigger than 150, or 150 and bigger, you're not going to normally see 20 millimeter. Torpedoes slightly better than average 6 kilometer range, at least as in regards to Soviets. Most Soviet cruisers only get 4 kilometers. Anti-air, well, it's anti-air. It's at least it's continuous. You've got a fair amount of continuous, so you're at least going to shoot down some planes. Speed is 33 knots, unbuffed with the flag. You're going to get up to 34. Average turn radius. Good rudder shift, which you should expect for a light cruiser. Concealment is probably her biggest downside. I believe it's 14 kilometers without the concealment mod. So you're going to have to be aware that you don't want to rush forward. If at all possible. And armor, not very good. It's definitely light cruiser armor. It's 25 millimeters. So, yeah, the only thing you're going to bounce, I believe, is 14-inch guns. 14-inch AP. So, yeah, be aware that you have a very sittable nose. And you have an above water citadel. That is, I believe, 100 millimeters. So, more than enough to arm AP from battleships. Other than that, though, there isn't really... Well, I guess we could go for the loadout. You do get a sonar, 4.4 kilometer ship detection range. You get default 5 smokes. They are essentially British destroyer smokes. 20-second deployment time and a 40-second dispersion time, which is effectively going to give you 60 seconds of smoke screen. With the cooldown being 70 seconds. By default, of course, you can get that down to 64.4 like I've got it at. So you're not going to go naked for very long. And you get a heal. Nothing out of the ordinary for ship upgrades. You know, you got your accuracy, you got your speed boot, or acceleration, concealment, and main battery. So let's actually look at the commander real quick. I've got Andrew the Lip, who I've disguised as Unfreezable Sam. But if you don't have him, he's an event commander. If you don't have him, go with Kuznetsov. You know, he's just your go-to guy for Soviet cruisers. Comes in with a baked-in main battery range. So you don't actually need to pick this. You could go with no-fly zone if you don't really want that extra range on the guns. With this, you could probably almost hit 19 kilometers on the guns. And with the Soviet ballistics, maybe it's not going to be a terrible idea, but it also is going to make you, light up for most of the map. Here, and then you've got basically all these skills that are just useless because you can't start fires. Really, your only option to get this, which is going to give you the radio location skill. It's going to show you the vaguest idea of the closest ship, which might be useful if you're hiding in a smoke and suddenly it changes directions to something you don't know is there. You can't see it, so probably destroyer sneaking up on you. Of course, you want to go with the AP or anything it modifies your AP. So punch through. I go with fixated because really it's what's the choice. And then you could go with reload, or you can go with fully packed. Either choice is good, especially if you're stacking your reload, which is what I got here going with the inspirations. You don't need to pick these. Go with anything. Honestly, I maybe recommend, considering how bad your stealth is, maybe get the one inspiration that's going to give you, I believe it's a Japanese commander. Where's he at? I could have swear it was a Japanese commander who has stealth. There's a commander here who has stealth. So you could also go with oh boy, Yamato. Because get that AP penetration modifier. Just really just stack that. I could have swore there was a cruiser commander. Well, he's somewhere in here. There's a cruiser commander who's going to give you better stealth. They're going to give you about 5.5 if he's maxed. But I'm running Andrew the Lip because of this skill right here. And if you have him, and for some reason you don't want to run him, then have this skill. This skill is so powerful, man. You're getting a 15% boost in the damage of your AP. All it takes is 30 hits, and 30 hits, then you're hitting at max. Or since I don't have a maxed out, in my case, 29 hits. Of course, then go with AP penetration modifiers because you can't do anything with fire. Anti-air is useless. Speed and rudder ship would be nice, but man, this is way more powerful for this ship in particular. Here I went with reducing the damage I take. You could take either of these, but I think this is more useful. Here, fixated is the go-to. There's no reason to waste to sacrifice extra accuracy for more sonar, and you can't use this skill. This skill is only usable for Andrew the Lip's event ship, because no other Soviet vessels, no Soviet cruisers have seaplanes, and thus you can't take advantage of this, which it would be nice if you could equip a seaplane and get that extra 15% damage. It would be amazing. But alas, you can't use it. So, for the legendary skill, get fully packed or the reload, the refill station. Either way. As I said, I'd go with Kuznetsov. I like to have 17 or more range on my guns. And of course I went with Minbelly, get the most reload. Go with anything. So I think we're actually going to take the ship out and we're going to run a battle and see how we do. I am playing this on PC, so I'm playing with a keyboard and mouse. I kind of wish I had actually thought ahead and hooked up my Xbox controller, because I'm not entirely used to playing this game with keyboard and mouse. But we'll give it a try. Hopefully the matchmaking gods are kind. And survey says, oh, what we got? Not too bad. Pretty balanced. Oh, surprised. And we've got, well, no DD on our side. Hopefully that DD over there will come over here and spot for us. That'd be kind of nice. This isn't a terrible spot either. We can lob that island there. We can get... We'll see. I'm gonna have to remember my, I gotta hit the Y key for smoke. There we go. Spotted.
Stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Oh yeah, look at those hits. Oh yeah, look at those hits. Oh, not bad, not bad. Oh, very few over, or I'm not even sure, did we even get any overheads? Of course. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, he slowed down. Oh, come on, come on. Come on, baby. Speed juking, man. Look at this guy. Those look good. Oh, those look good. Now. He got away. Oh, no, he's back. Come on, guys. Get him. Get him, get him, get him. Come on. Let's follow this battleship then. And for giggles, torpedoes. Good, got him. Hoping that DD is going to get flushed out, or that anybody's going to give him some help, and then we can get him. Oh, nice. Oh, the Alfie got him with torpedoes. Oh, well. I kind of wish I'd stuck it back there.
We've been spotted.
He's been spotted. No, nobody's... No way you're spotted, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there is something missing. Maybe there's an AFK ship over here. Yeah, well, it looks like basically our team Limmy trained. There is something over here. Where's that Bismarck at? Interesting. Well, oh no. It's not entirely looking at us. And we slow down before he can get his turrets on us.
Attention.
Yes, sir.
The target position.
So this is one of the biggest weaknesses of the ship. If somebody's just sitting there bow in on you, it's not... Wow, he took out his gun. Holy hell, wow. Look at that. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, this is one of the biggest weaknesses of basically any AP only ship. You know, you're... But, I mean, he just made the mistake. Now we can really farm some damage here. Let's go. There you go. We're not spotted, so Split's not over here. I don't know where those torpedoes came from.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Dude, you're in perfect spot, man. Drop some torps on them. I don't know why these two cruisers are out here.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Doing. Oh no. Nobody's spotting. Oh, come on, dude. We're about to lose our other destroyer. Who the hell was that? Dude. And we're gonna get struck. Oh, we survived. Yeah, they got us. They got us pinned in here. We're not walking away from this. Well, that was a fun, short little battle. Well, I guess we did make it to, yay. Let's speed it up. We're not surviving this. Yeah, I thought you were gonna be there. Get deleted. Oh no, sure. Yeah. At least I got away with something, right? There's that citadel. Oh, he walked into the torpedoes. Come on, get the range. Get the oh. Yeah, I don't care. Well, that was a blowout. Well, let's try it again. We did 110,000. We definitely came in first place on our team. That was a stupid blowout. Our team did a lot of bad things. But let's try. Let's give it one more round. Let's give it one more try. As you can see, man, if you can get a broadside, if you can get the broadside in this ship, it does really well. You know, people just gotta be, they just gotta give you the broadside. But it's nice to know. I didn't realize, I mean, I guess it does make sense. I've got a lot of pin on these guns, that I could knock out the turret on a battleship. Oh, great. Aircraft carrier. And it's a Zeppelin. Of course it is. Of course it's the Zeppelin. We got not a lot of cruisers to farm, but they are two very suitable Nottinghams, so that's something. And a lot of really big battleships with big superstructures. The only problem is going to be spotting. But with a lot of battleships, hopefully they're not hiding behind islands, and we can do what this ship does best. With us. Got an Indiana and a however you pronounce that. And of course he's AFK. And we're going to get dropped. Is he aiming for us, or is he going for the Indiana? He's going for the Indiana. We got two battleships coming that way. Over here. Well, looks like the vast majority of the enemy team is coming this way. Great. And I don't know. Yeah, we've got at least 5 ships coming this way. And you can't love that island. Oh, gotta be very careful not to get spotted here with all these ships. Oh, yes. And we got nobody spotting over here. And our destroyer is yellowing. Oh no. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. The enemy team is just walking us right now. All our battleships are over here hiding. Nobody is spotting anything. Yeah, yeah, this isn't good. This isn't good. Oh, slow down, please. Slow down. Oh, we're just we have a smoke here real soon. We're getting dumpstered. Yeah, and it's because they've got a destroyer who's spotting, and we do not. We got a we got a destroyer over here hiding in the corner. Hiding behind islands, spotting 2 ships. When the vast majority of the enemy team is over here, the enemy destroyer is over here. Yeah, we're not winning this. We are not winning this. I will be very surprised if we win this. We've got to reposition. We're just getting spotted over here. We're too close. We're just a prime target. And we just... The world's most useless battleships over here. Oh, you're spotted? You're spotted? No kidding. Really? Oh, it's a good thing you've got your ship in reverse, man. Wow. And yeah, we're going back to port. Enemy DD is over here. Our DD is just off in La La Land, using his most worthless torpedoes. Yeah. Well, at least it looks like the enemy DD is playing max range. But yeah, that flank's doing nothing. We've got 0 spotting over here. We're getting dumpstered by the aircraft carrier. We've got all these very powerful battleships over here hiding behind islands. At least it's not a massive blowout yet. But, I mean... We've got battleships giving flat broadside to the enemy team. They're just being useless, man. Just being absolutely useless. I mean, I'd be spamming keys right now. Dumpstering on these people. Oh my god. Well, I really wanted to showcase some matches here, but I don't think it's going to be possible. just these people, man. The only reason the enemy team is losing losing ships is because they got a couple of them just yellow.
Starfleet never leaves allies behind.
Hey, not got a gun. Alright, let's get going. Well, I was getting mad, but the enemy team might be throwing it. Come on. Come on. Got this. Delete him. Send him back to port. Really? No way. No way that missed.
Support our ally.
No way. Could he slapped into the island? 4 overpins. Really? What part of that ship could I possibly overpin? He got himself killed. What an absolutely worthless, yeah, that smoke ain't gonna help you.
Support our ally. All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Yeah, dude. You're saying go target them, but what good's that gonna be, buddy? Nobody can see them. Dude, come on. The Nottingham is a very, very suitable cruiser. And of course I can't get any citadels. I'm getting overpins.
Good job. Starface never leaves allies behind. This warship is adjacent to future base. Acknowledged.
Amazing. Boom, headshot, right?
Requesting support. Affirmative.
Well, we made a game out of it, but we're definitely not going to win this. We had typical gameplay that I come to expect from oh, we finally got a citadel. Look at that. And another one. I mean, we're not going to survive the Zavetsky Soyuz. Can we kill him? No. Okay. Oh, he's going to fire. I think I'm going to waste my time. Come on, buddy. There you go, buddy. Douche. Well. Oh, he lived. Oh, he lived. He didn't deserve to live, but he lived. Oh, well, another 100,000 game, but yeah, we're not going to win. You can't win when you got a destroyer who refuses to do destroyer things. When you got battleships just hiding behind islands because they have no idea how to play. They just purchased their ships. They have no clue how to play this game. Why play tier 7? Go play War Tales or something, man. It's still a strong ship, even when your team is a bunch of clueless people. You can still have pretty good games. I mean, I'll take 105,000 on a loss, but yeah, there really just isn't much you can do. If the destroyer done destroyer things, if he, instead of, was whatever he was doing, actually, did things, I don't know. He was playing a pretty bad destroyer. I know that destroyer. I've been playing that destroyer, and it's not particularly good. But still. And of course, we're top of the team again. And of course, that ruined the streak I had going with this ship. I had a 14-game win streak. In fact, I had never lost a match. And of course, as soon as I record the showcase, yeah, I lose. Of course I do. But yeah, I mean, that's the Pozharsky, an extremely strong ship. There's only so much you can do to carry a match, even with a ship as powerful as the Pozharsky. And so, I guess thus concludes my first showcase of a ship. Hopefully we will continue to showcase ships and hopefully actually win matches with these ships. But I don't want to have an hour-long video. So if you actually stuck around, thank you. Hopefully I'll be better at this. A lot of less ums, and I'll continue to make some more content. I'd say like, subscribe, comment, but whatever. That's pretty generic, right? But you could do that. It would help. It would help immensely. Yeah, thanks for watching.